Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, Journey to Happiness. I would love for you to like, comment, and subscribe, and be sure to hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Y'all excuse me, my eyes is watering for some reason. I'm not crying, my eyes are watering. But I just wanted to talk about the reason I quit my group home job. And this wasn't recently. I had a group home job a little while back, and I did quit. And I just wanted to talk about why. If you're from my old channel, Life of JD, you probably already heard this story before, or maybe you didn't see that video. So feel free to still watch or not. It's up to you. But yeah, so I got hired on with a group home job back in July 2019. This was before COVID had made its big appearance. The pay at this group home, the pay was like $9 or something, not much at all. But because I had experience being a CNA, and you don't have to be a CNA to work at a group home, but because I have experience, working, taking care of people as a CNA, they matched my pay. So I got paid $11 and some change. I forgot the exact amount, but it was like 11 something. So that's the only reason I got that 11 something. It's because I had so much experience working with people. If I didn't have that, they would have started me off at 9 something. So that's what I was making at the nursing home. So they matched my pay. Anyway, so I'm gonna get into the reasons I quit. The point of this video. So I worked there from 2019 July up until August 2020, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I know it was a little bit over a year that I worked there. I wrote down the reasons. So the first reason I put is I couldn't keep at the group home they call them individuals. I'm just gonna call it patient because it's easier. But the group home we call them individuals. That's the people that were taken care of that lived there. The patients, when I first started the job, it was okay. But one reason I quit was because I could not keep two of the patients out of the kitchen. I worked night shift. I ended up doing like a weekend shift, so I would like work every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I was off Monday through Thursday. Now I actually like that schedule because being off Monday through Thursday was pretty good. However, on night shift, you only have one worker on night shift, so I was there by myself, and I had 6 patients total, and 2 of them I just could not keep them out the kitchen to save my life. And we're not allowed to lock the kitchen. There's no locks or anything, so the food, they have access to it. We can't lock it up or anything like that. They don't let us do that. And when I say all night, 2 particular patients, one was worse than the other. They was just trying to get in the kitchen all night long, and sometimes they would scream. Most of them could not talk. A few of them can say some words here or there, and there was a group home for autistic, I can't say that word, people with autism, by the way. A lot of them could not talk. Like, they definitely couldn't have like a full-blown conversation. They might could say a word here and there, that's about it. But they were able to walk and stuff, and like, if I would let them eat everything they wanted to, they would literally eat up the whole kitchen. So I had to keep them out the kitchen, or they would literally eat everything that was in there. I don't know why they were like that. And it was just very hard because on night shift, I was supposed to do the cleaning. They say night shift does the cleaning, but I had to wash the dishes and sweep, mop, and stuff. That was night shift duties. But I couldn't do it because I'm trying to keep, them out the kitchen like all night. Sometimes I would have to stand in front of the kitchen to try to keep them out. And it was just getting very stressful being there by myself. I always told them you should have 2 workers at night. They have 2 on first shift and second shift. They should have 2 at night too, because it was getting ridiculous, like seriously. That's all I was doing all night, going back and forth. Oh, and third shift's supposed to do the laundry too. They're supposed to finish all the laundry that first and second didn't get to finish. So I'm supposed to do all that cleaning, do the laundry, wash the dishes, do that. I can't do that and keep them out the kitchen. And it even got to the point where I couldn't even use the bathroom, y'all, because I would go pee, real quick. When I come out, this boy, he'd be in the kitchen, he done drunk half a gallon of milk and poured the rest of the milk all onto the floor after I had mopped. Or if I would go in the bathroom or just real quick to pee or whatever, when I come out, he has a whole loaf of bread, just eating it like that, like. And they feed them. Trust me, they feed them enough food. They eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and they get 2 snacks. So it's not like he's not being fed or anything like that. Cause I don't want y'all to think, oh, we starving people. No, they get food. It's just something about he doesn't know when he's full. I guess like he will not stop. Like if you give him 5 pizzas, he will eat 5 pizzas. I actually, one of my coworkers had said, they saw him, um, throw up and still eat. Like he would throw up because he ate so much, and he would still turn around and try to get more food. So they don't know when they've had enough. Obviously, if somebody does that, they're eating even though after they threw up. So it was just getting worse. And I was told the management and the people in the office, the bosses and stuff, and nothing was done about it. I was asking, can I at least have somebody here half the shift with me or something? And nope. So that was one of the reasons I quit, because I got tired of like being there by myself while trying to keep them out the kitchen, and I'm supposed to do the laundry, I'm supposed to wash the dishes, put the dishes up, sweep, mop and stuff. I'm supposed to make sure the house, because they call it a house, I'm supposed to make sure the house is clean before first shift gets there. I'm clean the bathrooms, all of that, and it was getting stressful because I could not keep him out the kitchen, or if I would go use the bathroom, and I was there for 12 hours, so I'm gonna have to use the bathroom at some point. And I come back, like he knew, because sometimes he would go in his room, and I try to sneak in the bathroom real quick, and he's like he knew I was in the bathroom, because literally as soon as I was out, it was like he's got stuff spilled everywhere. One time he even spilled juice all over the laptop when I was in the bathroom, and the laptop stopped working. Like, why can't we lock the stuff up? These people are not in their right mind to know when they've had enough. I think personally, we should be able to lock the food up. I mean, if you only want to have one worker at night, and I'm supposed to clean and do this and do that, and I'm supposed to cook breakfast in the morning. Third shift cooks breakfast in the morning too. How am I supposed to do all that and keep them out the kitchen? So yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna make a part 2 because this video is getting kind of long. So yeah, I have 4 reasons. I'm gonna name the second one. The second one is a patient screaming all night. There's this girl that's there. She is not verbal, but she can scream and make noises, but she can't say any words or anything. When I tell y'all, she would scream all night sometimes. Sometimes she would sleep for a few hours, but most nights, I'm not trying to be funny when I say this, but she literally sounded like an animal. I'm not trying to be mean or rude, but I'm just speaking facts. She sounded like an animal sometimes when she screamed. Oh, and I didn't mention, I actually live right down the street from the job. Like literally, I walked to work every night because I live that close. It only took me like a minute to walk to work. Sometimes, like when I'm off or whatever, when I come to my apartment, I would hear her screaming. I'm like, that's such and such. Like I could hear her from my apartment. One time, she was screaming so loud. This was at night, y'all. This was 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm there by myself. The neighbors, because there's people that live next door, they called the police of a noise complaint. Like what's the police came to the group home. They came through the backyard, and I saw some flashlights, and I was getting worried. Like, who was that? Because it's night, and I'm here by myself. Who is that? Anybody supposed to be here right now? It was the police. I think there was 2 policemen. They said the neighbors had called, because sometimes she would go outside, and they said that's their right. They can go outside as long as they're within the fence. There was a fence outside in the backyard. She liked to go outside on the swing. Oh, and she would take all her clothes off too. And she would like to take all her clothes off and get naked and go outside. And the neighbors, and she would just scream like, ah! Especially if she couldn't get her way. If she couldn't get her way, she would get even worse, like all night sometimes. And she would go outside and do that, and that's probably when the neighbors heard her at 3 in the morning. Yeah, so like that right there, that was just too much. So yeah, this video is getting too long, so I'm gonna make a part 2 of why I quit the group home. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.